Series. Meanwhile, for Phoenix, they've had a lot of big road wins during the playoffs. One against the Lakers, two against Denver. Game 4 here against the Clippers. Can they get another one and advance to the finals? Alley-oop, Paul, right on target to Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, it was a great back screen, set play against the zone. The old Carolina lob, Paul to Bridges. And Mike, couple of the Suns not dapping up the other team, refusing. Booker wanted no part of Patrick Beverley to start the game.
Like the old days, Beverley, nice little cut back in the series on the defensive end and gets them started offensively tonight. Jay Crowder hits a three. Some other players to start knocking down consistent shots. Their offense has been up and down in this series.
And that's a welcome sight. Crowder making a shot. Guys like that making shots will take the pressure off of Paul, Booker, Aiden. It'll open things up.
Morris had that great start the other night. Passes inside to Paul George. Ayton is on him. Shot clock at 3. George makes his move. Lost it. Got it back. Does not get it off in time. A 24-second.
So it's size against size.
Part of the fun of this series has been watching the adjustments from these two terrific young coaches, Monty Williams and Tyronn Lue. Booker, nice drive. Couldn't finish.
Right now versus the zone.
The zone very good for the Clippers in Game 5. Marcus Morris can't connect. Chris Paul finds a spot. He thought he got hit. Patrick Beverley against Mikal Bridges, isolated. Jackson drives on Booker. Whips a pass out, man. Extra pass, Morris, corner 3. And Morris, who hit his first 6 shots on Monday night in Game 5, has missed a couple. Booker drives, gets in, and lays it in off the glass. Booker has not shot well since that brilliant Game 1, but started to get back on track in Game 5. Paul George misfires.
But these are great looks. Morris has had 2. George has had 1. Wide open.
DeAndre Ayton can't get it to fall. But you just don't know from one game to the next in a playoff series as Beverley drives, lays it up and in. Beverley has their first 2 buckets. The Clippers scored 36 more points on the road than they did in Game 4 when they were at home. 80 points in Game 4, 116 in Game 5. Chris Paul, well defended again by Beverley. He has just been spectacular defensively. George the drive and the finish.
Eventually Paul's air after the defensive stop.
Booker again attacking. Picking up George on the switch. George drives inside, lost the handle. Chris Paul looking to push. Ayton posting up Marcus Morris. Little jump hook, and DeAndre Ayton knocks it down.
Getting his share of touches. They're trying to get him quality looks. And quality looks. How about Patrick Beverley?
He's a scoring machine here in the first 4 minutes. Has 7 of their 9 points. An answer. 3-pointer the other way.
It's keeping the ball out of the hands of Paul George. I would not believe that Patrick Beverley would win this game for the Clippers.
Morris given some room. And Morris off the start. He's been bothered by that sore knee, but he said he felt great the other night, Game 5. Best he's felt in a while. Chris Paul against Paul George. Shot clock down to 6. Now it's Jackson on it. Paul has to hoist up the 3-pointer. Rattles it in. Chris Paul once again from downtown. And Toronto, they went to the playoffs, and they were always one of the better teams in the NBA, but could never even get to the conference finals. They've accomplished that this year, these Clippers. Jackson drives left-handed, lays it up and in. He has been on the attack since the playoffs began.
Now out of the zone because of the success Phoenix had to start the game. Back to man-to-man.
Booker with 7 to shoot. Morris is on him. long three-pointer. Devin Booker in and out. George falls in the rebound. George's rebounding in this series has been sensational. Morris just holds on. Morris against Ayton. Jump shot is good. Booker kicks it out, and an offensive foul. Devin Booker with his first